We've been in this property for 47 years. What I've learned along the way is the better tools you have, the easier the job and the better job you get.
He is a former owner of another brand, Tractor. That tractor went into diesel regen and he could not use his machinery.
What happens is every time the regen light comes on, you've got to park the tractor, go through the regen. Should be pretty seamless. But because it didn't get hot enough, it was a problem. As soon as it fails the regen a couple of times, then you can't use it.
He wanted green. The advantage of United Ag, you now have the power of almost 60 locations between ag and turf, construction, forestry. If we don't have the specific machine that we're looking for, we can have that move between one of the dealerships.
Another dealer that I spoke to, there was going to be almost a 18-month wait for the machine that I had can spec out.
We have almost 60 locations and a warehouse that we can pull parts from. The other thing is we're able to offer you our buying discounts through John Deere, which is passed on to the customer. Most customers come in and they're like, I didn't realize that it's that affordable. Our pricing is very competitive. Whether it's up against or John Deere is very price competitive.
This is 3 acres and everything's manicured and everything has to be pruned and cut, and there's a lot of stuff that has to get moved.
You can put a backhoe on it, you can have a tractor loader backhoe package, you can put a 54 or a 60-inch mower deck on that machine.
I wanted an enclosed factory cab with air conditioning and heat, and I wanted a 60-inch snowblower attachment.
For me, it's important to have everything plowed out with the horses. I need to be able to come and go. If there's a vet emergency, I need to be able to get my trailer out with the horses loaded, get them to the vet. So having the assurance that I have access to the road is really important, and the tractor makes that possible.
I've got 200 feet of driveway with a big turnaround. I've got about 400 feet of driveway that's compressed gravel going down to the barn. That means you can't really put a plow on a truck to do that and just dig it up. You've got to get a snowblower you can raise up. My driveway on the main house has got a berm around it, so you can't really use a snowplow on that because it'll hit the berm and just rip it up. I've done all kinds of research on these snowblowers, and this is a real good one. I'm looking forward to using it.
John Deere has just about every attachment for every scenario that you want to put your tractor package into.
Lee is amazing.
I think that crew down there is really tight. When you walk in there, it's just, they have their act together.
Our general manager, Jen Gallerani, has taken a very domineering industry and softened it.
I think that a lot of people have an expectation that being a female in a male-dominated industry is a negative thing. If somebody comes in with a certain notion about what that engagement is going to look like, and I surprise them in a positive way, that's a win-win.
Well, she kind of sets the tone, I think. Some people at the top of these dealerships are all about numbers and getting everything out the door and pushing, and it's you can tell she's not like that.
I want them to feel like this is an extension of their backyard.
Jen has standards and she has work ethic. She has a big personality for a little lady. Everything is about experience and creating that wow factor for the customer. If there's an issue, we get ahead of it.
She's always there to take the extra step, to go the extra mile to help us out. And she makes it feel like it's a big family here, and she takes care of us.
She wants to make sure that the recognition is not about Jen Gallerani. It is about our Millbury location. It is about United.
People can sense when you're not authentic, or if it's just a sale.
My heritage is Greek and Italian. My dad had a very good work ethic.
Tom's commitment to the customer is genuine and authentic. Honestly, I think he's the reason why our sales has done so well.
My father always said, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late. Up here is Oikayaya in Greek, which means family. It's my first guitar, a Gibson Explorer 1981. This is my father's saying, and it's Fisili te kolomu, that means kiss my ass.
Jen and Tom have been wonderful to deal with. They made that experience fun, which you don't get every day when you go out to buy a piece of equipment.
We're united as a company, but we're united with our customers. We're not just equipment advisors. We're human beings. We care about our customers, And I like to say our customers care about us as well. And it's just nice to know that that relationship goes beyond these glass doors. Doing farm days at local farms for farm events, making sure that we're supporting local businesses. This is a local dealership still with local values. They don't write songs about any other tractor company. It's John Deere.
We're big, we're united, and we're still local.
The best of both worlds.
My name is Jen Gallerani.
I am Tom Angelo.
And I invite you
to experience United.
Experience United, your local John Deere dealer.